so freaking bored, nothing to do today. I guess I'll sit around and medicate. I am so freaking bored, nothing to do today. I guess I'll sit around and medicate.
Guys, McLean, your boy's back. Yeah. Oh,
howdy, boys.
might you want to try that? I bought that. That was
I was gonna say that looked like a new bottle.
very smoky.
Very
smoky. Okay. Let's use a knife to open a beer.
sounds good. Well, he's doing that. Well, I guess you can. Though, aren't you gonna tell him what it is?
Yeah, I was gonna get yours ready because I know how much you enjoyed drinking it before I even opened mine.
No, not usually. I try to wait.
Well, they already read the title, so it's not like a shocker to them. He brought over OMMEGANG's 3 Philosophers, a blend of quadruple ale and Belgian Curic ale with cherries. Ooh, you know, after reading that, I do not think I have had this. And if it's anything like it sounds, I'm already getting a little push.
Well, I looked at the alcohol percentage and it wasn't the highest, but it wasn't bad. 9.7. You can't go wrong.
I think JR10 coined it once. If all beers started at 10, this is close to that. If there's a point in something involved, we'll just call it 10. Okay, I'm getting plenty ahead from that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I had to stop.
Yeah, I got a little splash left myself. Where are we? Oh. We don't got time. We don't got time to talk about how it smells. We don't want Mr. Holster Jack pissed off. Cheers.
It's definitely got that crispy bite to it.
Well, there's no way you can get around the Belgian influence.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people, like say Jay from Elite Ammunition, this is the shit that he loves. Me, it has to have the funniest thing is a Belgian beer was the first beer on this channel to ever get a 10. I have to admit, though, if I went back in time and we went back to the... Well, no, I wouldn't change that. What I would do is I would change... I felt like I was giving out money. Like, for every 10 I gave out, like, somehow there'd be less 10s down the road. So I believe if we actually... Maybe we should do that. Revisiting. Go back to the very first brewer reviews. And I'll try to see a lot of stuff was sent to me, so that's going to make it impossible. Yeah. But if there's something back at the beginning that I bought, I should maybe buy it again and revisit it and just see what...
I saw this cool app, okay? So I don't know if you've ever heard of it. But I got this app on my phone I thought you might be interested in. The only problem is it's ridiculously priced. So it's called Taver.
The app is ridiculously priced?
No, well, Taver. So that what they do is they show you like really well rated beers or ales from all around the country. The problem is you're buying it basically by the can. $9 for two 16-ounce ones. This one's reasonably priced. But you go to some of them and it's like $20, $30 for 2 cans.
But you're actually saying that app gives you the ability to read a review on it. If you elect to, you can buy it and it'll be delivered.
Yep.
Well,
you see, you got this little case down here, and you just fill it up, and they'll send beer to you like once a month, every 2 weeks. You set it up all you want. Kind of like Amazon with your toilet paper. You can deliver it every month.
Let's just say that you run across one that's $23 for a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can also expect on top of that shipping. That's probably not the grand total.
That might be factored in. I'm not sure. I haven't ever bought anything from them. But I just thought it was kind of interesting because they have a lot, and some of them are like 20% I was looking at. Like, they had some really rare stuff, obviously expensive.
Tavern?
Taver.
Taver. Well, a Tavor.
Tavour.
No, if it's Tavor, that's cool because that's actually a gun. It's a bullpup.
By the way, I got some fan mail. Somehow someone got my address.
Well, you know, high definition, you'd be getting more shit.
I don't care.
I've actually seen it where someone's like, with the right video card and monitor, you know, they like pull in like the proof prevented. We got two
Ooh, got 2 packages. So it must be because I was complaining about the Chinese squid. So someone thought it'd, you know, be nice to give me some Thai squid because they must know I like the Thai food better. So we'll have to sample this out and see if it's any better. You know, as long as it don't taste like dried fish food, it's going to be better.
Yeah, that's... Okay, I also have to point out, here we are. Last night during Locked and Loaded, a lot of people started asking about the brew review that I did with Scott. And instead of just handing the link out, which I did, I also downloaded it and re-uploaded it. So during Locked and Loaded, my brew review that I did with Mr. Holster went live. And then after Locked and Loaded, my brew review went live. So now, me and Matt get a mishmash of all of those comments, and I really don't want this to be forever long. So if I end up, I didn't even look at, well, you know, the little scrolly thing did turn into this little tiny dot.
Yeah.
So I am going to try my best because I know probably a large majority of these comments happen to deal with Scott and Mr. Holster, and the fact is, this is how we never lose our friends. We dedicate the end of every brew review for the Two-Hearted Ale Club, which is dedicated to Ed. And now, you know, Jolson had a great one, adding to the sunny slopes of long ago in there, which was Mr. Holster's thing. So,
dang, you're really chug-a-lugging this stuff.
we're gonna. Well, I was pretending I was Mr. Holster. I watched the video of the two of us. I am literally standing here talking about the beer, and I see where Matt is standing. This is what I see Scott doing. In his first gulp, he has over half of the beer gone. And that's pretty much the way the rest of the day went. I don't...
Getting good and drunk.
Well, it's a very good thing that Mrs. Holster, Katie, I don't know if he drove here, but the man was almost in no condition to walk to the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, Christine just looked at me and smiled, and I go, what? And she goes, you know, normally if your friends came over, our friends came over, and got all sloppy drunk, I may have a thought about this. But she goes, you know, it's almost like the greatest honor to know that they could come here and be himself and have a, and that's like knowing how everything turned out. I'm so glad. I would have given him a IV stand and put a vodka bottle in it if I could have helped, but I'm glad that he had fun. I just wish, knowing how things turn out, I wish we would have had more fun, more opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean, getting to his house is the pretty much the equivalent to sort of driving a little bit longer of a drive than going to St. Cloud.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I think it was 4.5 hours to get to his place.
St. Cloud's only 2.
It must be a little... Well, see, if I showed you where his is, it's like St. Cloud, there's a road that goes to here, then you make like one turn and you go to St. Cloud. On the way back, Google Maps brought us home in a different direction than getting me there.
Yeah.
But getting to his house, I want to say we were somewhere in the neighborhood of 26 or 27 turns. It was like, got up to 55. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click. I was like, holy shit! I told him when we got there, if I got $10, If I got $10 for every single time I turn my turn signal on coming to your house, I would fucking get the Mayo Clinic right here to your house.
You know, I was driving the other day, and all I could do was shake my head. I think I've been stuck at work way too much. We have rules with the fork trucks. You gotta stop at every stop sign. When you go around the corner, or you are at a stop sign, what do you have to do?
Stop and look both ways or something like that?
No, you gotta honk your fucking horn.
Don't
So I find myself driving the truck, and I get to a stop sign, and I look around, no one's even there, thank goodness. Thank goodness, actually, because I fucking start honking my horn. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? Well, it can't be that bad. Holy crap, you're going on your second one before I even barely got the first.
Well, I have this tradition of not making it to Stalker Steve's blog radio show on Saturday nights.
Because you drink too much or what?
Well, that's probably what Stalker Steve thinks, but it's like...
I do try to get you drunk on Saturday.
We work. We bust ass Monday through Friday. Friday, I usually stay up late because of Locked and Loaded.
Mm-hmm.
I usually go over to Mikey D's blog thing. By the time I'm in bed, and it's like everything catches up with me on Saturday. Between 5 o'clock tonight and like 10 o'clock tomorrow, I could be on the couch and you'd call, Eric, your house is on fire. I'd be like,
dead to the world.
Hey, dude, could you bring me over some ice cubes and refresh my drink before you go? That was like the first time I was ever on muscle relaxant.
Well, that's me on Friday nights, but that's because I've been doing night shifts and I'm done Thursday, so it's the same thing. Catches up to you the following day.
Oh, and Matt also found a limited edition bottle of Jameson Cold Brew, a whiskey and coffee. A Jameson Irish whiskey infused with natural cold brew coffee flavors.
I thought it sounded kind of interesting. So I don't care what anyone else thinks, but
unlike
I like my coffee.
No, actually, I guess that's even more limited than this because this doesn't say it's limited.
It just says IPA edition. No, this is straight up limited. But I'm guaranteeing you, it probably won't be. It won't be limited long. They're just limiting it right now to probably get a feel for how it sells, and I'm guessing it's going to be a regular thing. That's my guess.
It'll probably be limited, just like my my Kimber Raptor was limited. Dude, we're only going to make them for 1 year. How many did we sell in the last year? Well, screw that. We're going to make this available forever.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did.
Well, like I said, that's what I'm thinking they're going to do. Hey, should we do a basement pop?
Matt's new toy.
It's even loaded, boys. Watch yourself.
Here, actually, this is kind of a cool thing. Which one of these is the real thing and which one is not? Hell, this one's even got silver hollow points in it. Yeah, BB gun, not a BB gun, but holy shit.
Will they weigh the same? The bullets might be a little heavier.
Yeah, I bet you that's the only thing.
Well, and the handle, because this is hollowed out. So between the handle and the bullets, I bet you that's the only difference.
They are very close.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You're almost down to the scale to decide the difference.
Yeah.
I bet you they weigh the same empty.
Well, I bet you my trigger's better though.
Well, let me make sure I have 6.
Move!
This has a hell of a trigger to it too.
Oh, see, yours is a little, like you need a little bit more pressure, but when it goes, it goes. Mine, you don't need any pressure. I mean that.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to pull. It's like a 1 1.1 pound pull.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be interesting. I do probably have something over in the safe that would rival yours.
And I got a new target for this, for your BB gun too. So my old floor mats from my truck. Because, you know, I got the ones that fit, form fit or whatever. Huh. Was that, did you pull real hard or something?
Yeah, the other one was better. It's got to get it so it doesn't. 12 ounces.
What's yours at?
A lot more than 12 ounces.
I told you, man, that thing is crazy.
Pound and 2 ounces. Pound and 8 ounces. But wait a second. But wait, there's more. This is how this shit goes. Why don't you read some comments?
All right, I'll read some comments. We haven't even started, so we'll start. I think we're a little. Did you start me on the right spot?
Yeah. Well, technically speaking, this would be the first one.
The flask? Okay. So Mike Davis, first in West Texas Dust. I carry one, then said this made me smile. Gillen 426, second. Alone with Company says second. Actually, you guys are third and fourth. Just saying. Oh, no. Damn it. There's two different videos. I forget. Alright. So, Gillian, you're right. You're right. You were second. Alone with Company, you're still wrong.
This is exactly the same as yours.
Really? Joey Cuz says he's here. Which one's that? That's the older one, huh?
We do not know if this has had a trigger job or if it's been loved to that point.
I remember you were telling me about that. This thing's emptied out, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Well,
but
thank
thank you for checking anyway.
Oh yeah. That feels just like mine. You don't put much.
Yeah,
it's off.
It's like, oh, your blood pressure. Oh, it's too late.
So about as loud as that is when you pull it, maybe a little bit louder. That's
when it's actually firing.
Yeah. Like I said, I got truck mats with some cardboard fucking targets. I finally got Charlie to shoot one. I had to hold the gun. You
gotta bring that home. Dude, for him.
He wouldn't even. He was scared to pull the trigger, even with me hanging onto it. I'm like, you want to shoot it yourself yet? Nope.
Well, you know how things change.
Yeah, they will. They will.
Wendy's son said he wanted to come shooting, and we hooked him. You know, I hooked him up with a .22 caliber AR, my Project Overkill, and he actually shit his pants and started crying and wouldn't come out of the shack.
No, he said shit his pants, like legit shit his pants.
No. Okay. But here we are years later, and he's probably running into a 7-Eleven and capping the attendant. Just kidding.
So Jolson's going on a spree of comments. He said here. Now he says rerun, laugh out loud. Jolson, miss you, Scott. Gunwild, 6th again, bitches.
These are all on the re-upload.
I think actually Gunwild, you're probably a little bit better than 6. Jolson just said a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah, Jolson doesn't count.
Yeah.
Well, he counts once.
Pre-Dawn Death, I love this review. That was the one with Mr. Holster. I'll have to watch that one. Mario Mosen, wow, awesome video. Miss you, Mr. Holster.
Here's a funny thing. He was the one that ripped on me for the length of the brew reviews.
Yeah. I bet you that was a fucking long one with him.
An hour and 41 minutes. I think it's actually longer than anything we've done.
No, we've had like some that were like
close to 2 hours. Oh.
But I mean, that's still a lengthy one.
Oh yeah,
40 minutes. Hey, I tell you what. Now that we got done playing with their guns, I still can't get over this, dude. $120. This thing is fucking just cracks me up. Yeah, I got that because, so, I don't know if I told you, I had a periodontal cyst, and I was out from work.
Well,
So I've been having a pest issue at my place. So now that I had a few days off from work, with my doctor's excuse, I threw some, you know, some little edibles outside and sat with my door open and a cold beer in one hand and, you know, the
let me translate.
44 Magnum.
Christine Squirrels.
I fucking shot those bastards, let me tell you what. I didn't kill nothing.
No.
But
Roll them and
they fucking jumped up, did a couple flips, and now they're not in my backyard. If I walk by, like I saw one because they're in the neighbor's yard still. I walked by, I've never seen a squirrel run so fast up that tree. Even when I came into your backyard, just coming over here, I swear to God, 2 squirrels, they saw me and they were fucking up on top of the tree. No, they went to the backside. Usually they just run up. No, they went to the backside. They were hiding. Watch, we'll go outside sometime. You can see I am not shitting. I think every squirrel in the neighborhood, that fucker got one. And you hit them good, you know, because they'll jump up and do like flips in the air before they even land. You know you got them.
Whoa! Just took one in the ass. Okay, I'll try to break these up. Actually, we should get a few.
I just read them as is. But
we should get a few of the Hanging with Mr. Holster all up front because it was uploaded ahead of the other one. Mike, I do miss Scott, Mr. Holster. Seeing him and hearing him. Oops.
He always gave me such a hard time.
Very good. The Real Cold Burnout. Very good to see him again. EMT Rail Friend. God, I laughed my ass off so hard when he wide-throated that down in the original video. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, it's like he was going through beers, like those people that can like hold their esophagus open or whatever and just go
put swords in or something.
Benny Hill. I don't know if the comedian. I don't know if he's alive anymore. Used to watch the Benny Hill show at nights, and Benny Hill actually had that ability. Biggest beer you had, as fast as he could tilt it back, it was gone. I was like, oh. I remember the time we did the transmission funnel thing back in the, you know, Chuck, the high school or the college days. And you'd put like 5 beers in this thing, and then it was like, before you could even like go like this, it was gone. But you felt like, if I don't burp like right now, I'm gonna die.
Your stomach just, yeah.
Okay. I had something for you to try before maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we need to get carried away and open up both of those.
No. I was just passing it off to you here, you know. Hey, these are shredded, seasoned cuttlefish. So we'll give it a shot. Oh yeah. Go ahead and do that before I ruin my taste buds.
I am.
Hold on. Actually. At first I was like, oh no, this is the same shit. Smell it, you tell me. You tell me what you think.
I am offering you some of a very expensive scotch.
The best scotch. You know what that reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of?
It still smells a little bit.
Yes, yeah, a little bit. Do you ever remember that beef jerky shredded in a can?
Oh yeah.
Smell it again now.
Yeah.
It's like a mix of that, right?
Thing is it actually looks like right here where that seam is on the
Yep,
body. There
yep.
it is right there.
It could be. I mean, this comes in different plastic than the other one, doesn't it?
One thing came in a tray because it was 3 different things.
Okay. Well, this one comes on a tray.
Oh, it better be good. There's a lot of it.
Well, we'll give it a shot. First, I'm going to try some of this. But actually, I'm already going to give that. Of course, I said I like my tie. But that already does smell better. I'll give it that much. Still might taste like ass. We'll find out.
Oh, I don't know if this is good.
Oh, come on. All the shit we've tried.
Oh, I'm not stopping
And I'm
now.
sure you've tried a lot more than me. Ooh. Oh, this smells This smells smoky, but it smells good. Fucker's got some bite. Dude, that fucking like my nose right there to the tip of it felt like a fucking tinge. Just taking a sip. Woo! It's smoky.
It's as of this moment in time, it's the highest octane scotch that I know I've ever had to drink.
It's smoky. It's smoky. It's not bad. I'm not a big scotch guy. It's not bad. Holy fuck, can't be that bad. You're going fucking knuckles deep in this shit.
No, it's actually not bad.
That's because it's Thai season, not Chinese.
Yeah, we need to go Thai. Whoops, I never said that.
I'm going to tell you, I like my Thai food. It tastes like the beef jerky. In those cans. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. You can still buy it.
It's got a hair bit of flavor like fish food. You know what I'm talking about?
But nothing like that other stuff.
No. This is like, if you just set your mind to the beef jerky, you won't worry about the fish flavor because you got the beef jerky flavor. If you're looking for the fish flavor, I mean, you're gonna taste the fish food flavor. Not overly strong, but you'll recognize it. This is a lot of like that beef jerky stuff.
The other stuff smelled worse, or tasted worse than it smelled, and it smelled like shit. This actually
tastes better than it smells.
Tastes a lot better than it smells.
So whoever sent this to me, gracias, and it ain't too bad.
Where's the package?
I just tossed it, but
I was wondering, do they have everything right on your shipping information?
You're goddamn right, Man Cave Matt. Man Cave Matt Gra. Fuck, they even spelled that bitch right. Yeah, everything's...
I can honestly say, nobody asked...
Oh, wait. That's got to be a phone number. I should call that. Who's that?
Did you call? No. If it's in my phone, though, it'll...
well, yeah, it'll come up.
It'll show up.
What the fuck? That's a 218 number, though. You would think that's someone got to be close. No, it's not coming up.
It's not in my phone.
That's what I'm saying. It's not coming up.
Just double check. If I put... Oh, it's going to come up with Christine's number. Well, that's weird.
Alright, well, my phone number wasn't right on there.
You know, I've made up shit.
Well, I would.
eBay always asks a phone number.
Yeah, I would. I'd fake it.
So I put that jerk-off hotline number on all the time.
Hey, so get this. So I got a big wad of cash right now. And I got my taxes back, and then I sold my sled, right? So I got a bunch of money because I'm gonna go buy a new sled. I'm gonna have my son. I'm gonna take a picture of my son fanning out fucking $100 bills with a pistol in his hand. Oh shit! Everyone's gonna be like, "You're the worst dad in the world." It's a fucking BB gun, and I can't help it. The kid's loaded. He makes more money than me selling drugs on the corner.
Hello, you have reached the Sex Addiction Intervention Line. If you are a chronic masturbator, please lock your door and press 1. For an entirely different experience, switch to your non-dominant hand and press 2. It's called The Stranger. If you are addicted to internet pornography, press 3. It's free, but your phone might start running slowly and the keys may start sticking. If you are confused by the clitoris, close your eyes and use one finger to blindly locate the 4 key. Find the very tip of the corner and massage it in a circular motion. Slowly, then faster, then gently, then harder, then just give up. To discover the secret location of the elusive G-spot, press the invisible magic button located between the number 5 and number 6 keys. Keep your eyes closed and don't cheat, especially with my sister, who is a dirty tramp. If one night stands are your thing, it doesn't matter which button you press or how well you perform while pressing this button, because you will never see or press this button again, unless you get this button pregnant. And if anal sex is your thing, please turn around, bend over, and press pound. Pound, pound, pound. And finally, if you have difficulty distinguishing a real orgasm from a fake one, press 0. Oh, oh, oh. That was amazing. HumorHotline.com. And sponsored by PredictionLog.com.
That is fucked up. I don't know where you find that shit, but that's funny.
Jerry! See, as you saw, it was him who came up. He's like, dude, I need to talk to you right away. Call me at work. You fucking bastard.
Oh, and he sent that number?
Yeah, he texted me that number. I can't talk on my cell phone. Text me on my work number.
What a fucker.
He doesn't have a work number.
Hey, by the way, I picked this this lady out for all those who like the booty. I'm not a huge booty guy, but I tell you what, she, I love going home to that every day.
Bringing it.
Fuck, even if I go home to her one time, I'd be a happy man.
Poco Loco. Man, that's sad. Cancer sucks. Food Master 2. This was hard to watch. I miss him. My wife liked him too. She said he had a nice laugh. Rest in peace, my brother. You know, he was so proud of his stupid-ass jokes. He had some of the most corny jokes. But, you know, you sat there and listened. Even if like 50% of the time you could guess what the end of the joke was going to be. But that'll be something else I will seriously miss, because he put together just a barrage of these in the beginning of a lot of his videos.
So I got two jokes for you. One I had from a kid that we went out shooting with. So why did the cum cross the road?
Is this the it was in the sock thing?
I put on the wrong sock.
Here, J-Dog brought these.
My mom had this stupid joke that she told me and my son. And now the only reason why I say it, because it is not funny in any way, shape, or form, I don't think. My mom started tearing up after she said this, and she tears up every time she says this. My son and myself both thought it was a bit morbid, but whatever. What goes ha 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 plop? A kid laughing his head off. Fucked up. Fucked up. And my mom's dying laughing at this shit.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
You just wait. You ask her. Ask her to tell you that joke she heard.
That's not funny.
That was fucking stupid.
Pre-Dawn, I commented the first time. Sour cream crickets.
I'm telling you, that's got a bite.
Whew. Shark ZF6. It's like drinking with my grandmother. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's what Mr. Holster said about me. That's because I think he was on his third drink and I was still on my first.
Hey, by the way, I need another. I could get it, I just didn't want to get you in the ass.
Oh, look at that smoke.
I have a little left. I fucking got done with that other shit. I'm confused already. Maybe that octane's a little high. That's alright, I'll still be able to finish this down quick.
God, it's just this.
That stuff's strong, dude. I mean, it's not bad. It's more your thing than mine, I'll be honest. But it's not bad. It's just
now
strong.
If you didn't know how much each of these costs, and I told you I was going to buy you a lifetime supply of one or the other.
Well, then it doesn't matter how much it costs.
That's right.
It doesn't matter how much it costs.
Yeah, for you.
Well,
yeah.
I can tolerate
like,
more.
Oh, damn it. Why do you have to pick that one?
Ooh. No, I'd go with the first one. That one was so smooth in the beginning. This was like right away, I pointed my finger. And then that shit just snuck up and bit me hard.
The final finale is like it was drained through a campfire.
Oh man, that's got like that is so smooth in the beginning, and then it just fucking it turns up 1,000 degrees. That stuff, I mean, it's got bite from the start to finish. I appreciate the fact that it's just straight up and honest with you from the start.
Well, to put it in perspective, that bottle was $250 less.
Makes sense.
But NIHAP has been proving to me that
Price means nothing.
price has. Well, look at the Glenlivet.
Yeah,
I've had, I don't know how many people. I think a few of you guys have made comments. So I'm sitting back with a glass of Glenlivet 12, and it was like, oh man, I didn't like it at all. As a matter of fact, I guess I didn't even think that you'd be coming over. I just went straight to. I put it in the infinity bottle. It's amongst friends over there.
To be honest, I'm usually content with the $40 to $60 bottles. I don't want a $20 bottle because that stuff's going to taste like ass usually. Like $40 to $60 somewhere in that price range. I found a lot of good stuff. Maybe I'm just too poor to really. Maybe I'm just too poor to really understand. What a $400 bottle tastes like and how much more better it is.
Well, here's the thing. You need to go over there for a second and look at the refrigerator.
Okay, I will do that. I'm going to grab my beverage.
I'm going to pour you a shot, and I don't want you to see what it is to influence the taste.
Okay.
Or what I want to know what you think of it without you knowing what it is.
All right, hold on. You got to rinse my palate a little bit.
I'm just going to I'm going to give you 2 clues up front.
I don't need a clue.
It's either dirt cheap, or it's going to be more expensive than you would have guessed, or would have been willing to pay.
Am I supposed to guess the price?
If you want. If you want to make it interesting.
All right. Hey, by the way, I saw one of your Yamahas. It was an older one, really nice shape though. $4,000.
Oh, man. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You done playing with your pecker now?
Yeah.
Hey, check this out though. So, because I got money now, and I'm looking at a new toy.
Because they got money now.
Well, I mean, I have money, but I mean, got money to spend. That's an older one, but I thought it looked like it was nice shape, right?
That's Christine wants the blacked out version of that.
Yeah, but that's nice. And look at the price on that. Not even $3,000. This is the one I was telling you about, though, that I was actually looking at. That's the newer one. And they have the same thing. Those are... They got like 3 of those.
Yeah, but wait a
so red,
second.
black, or blue.
Isn't that the V-Rod motor in that one? I see a radiator.
I don't know. It's a 750. Oh, this one says 500. Maybe not. The other 2 were the 750s.
Yeah, that looks like Harley Davidson and a crotch rocket had sex.
Yeah, that's
badass looking.
Yeah, that's the one I was saying. I saw 3 of them between like $5,000 and $6,000, and they were all newer ones, all like 3 years old.
Well, I approve of that purchase. Fuck, it even has inverted front shocks.
You take that over that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like the cruisers, do you?
Not really, no.
Yeah, well, so this old guy bought my sled, right? And he's like 60, he's turning 69.
Just tell him to just pin that thing against the handlebars to see what happens.
Well, I opened up my garage. I said, this fucker will scream. Like, it'll haul. He's like, I know. He's just getting it for ice fishing. He's got a little 340, and it's a not quite power. It's not as much power as he wants. So he went from a 340 to a fucking 700 triple, and he had fan cooled. Obviously, this liquid cooled. He wanted reverse too, though. I'm like, well, when you put the reverse on, it's loud. And he looks at me like, oh, like I don't know if I want to buy this now. I'm like, nah, you'll see. And I put it in. I'm like, it sounds like a school bus. Beep, beep, beep. Have you heard that yet? When I put it in reverse, it is so fucking loud.
I'm surprised you haven't found those wires.
Well, then he started laughing. He's like, oh, that is...
Sounds like a school bus. Yeah, what the hell was I going, like 85 or 90 when I passed you that night?
Oh, fuck, you were ripping.
It's like, yeah.
I walked back home and my grandma's like, "What the hell are you doing going so fast?" That wasn't me, Grandma. That was Eric. Yeah, we had a few beers. I think he got excited. That thing does, though. It rips. I mean...
Yeah, it was snowing so hard, though.
Fucking
that
zero...
sucked. It was like...
Zero fucking...
I'm just going to aim straight between
no
the cars and the trees.
Well, when it's snowing anyways, all you see is like...
Oh.
It's like the Star Wars movie.
Going to warp!
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. It don't matter if you're going 30 or you're going 100. I mean, it's the same thing.
Cadillac V has 2 hearts. El Tenda said he was a great guy. Rest in peace. J-Dog, rest in peace, Mr. Holster. Redbird 491. I didn't realize you were over here. So there is multiple cool gals out there. I usually watch her TAC Pack videos. I live vicariously through her and Nelson, so they don't send them to me. Thanks for the video. Scott will be greatly missed, but not forgotten.
True that.
Gotta have your what is it analysis.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I was thinking that was yours for a second.
Oh, I'm on some Ardbeg before you got here. I need a little Ardbeg to deal with you.
No, we gotta quit giving me all this shit, whatever it is, because we still gotta do our Jameson cold brew. I'm gonna be fucked up. My kid can't see me all fucking twisted, falling on the floor.
If you walking through the door at the BB gun.
Reach for the sky.
Matt goes like this, and you see a squirrel flip 15 feet behind him.
Boom, motherfucker.
Cheers. Boom.
Hey, you got that. Name drop was correct. Cheers.
Cheers.
I just watched their video not too long ago.
Bullets and bad behavior.
I swear, every time you see that guy on a video or in person, boom, motherfucker! Love it. Way smooth, even from start to finish. It's got a little bite at the end, but I mean it's pretty mellow compared to the other ones. Very sweet. It's very sweet, in my opinion. I mean, I don't usually rinse my mouth with fucking
gargle.
Scotch,
You need a toothbrush? No.
I didn't gargle it, but I mean I rinsed it around. I tell you what, I would say that's $80 or more if I was to guess. To be honest, I would probably pay more for whatever you just gave me than that shit because how sweet and smooth it was.
No, I got.
So where am I at?
I got lamb basted on that one.
Yeah.
I gave it a. You go back.
Well, how was I? How was I before you? You can tell me what you rated, but how was I?
No, you got taken just like I did. But it's okay if you actually said to yourself, I'd go buy that, and I gave it an 8.
Okay.
It's a whiskey.
I didn't say if it was a Scotch or a whiskey.
No, it's a.
Was it? I'm talking about how was I on the price? So what was? That's what it was, huh?
Great.
So a $20 bottle of fucking huge
like
liter.
A 1.5 is like $20.
Yep.
And I gave it an 8, and I stand behind it. And NIHAP turned around and sent me that like a week later.
Like an asshole. Hey, actually,
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I liked it. It was smooth.
He
and
likes
sweet.
it. Jim liked it. I was just like, you know what? Tell you what would I rather fall in love with? A $300 bottle of Scotch?
$20 bottle later of the week, bitches.
Or something that shows up by the gallon at $20? No, this is exactly why he has been doing what he's been doing to prove that money
Price doesn't mean
doesn't equal happiness when it comes to Scotch and whiskey.
Well, I think that's any alcohol or anything in life.
Like a cheap ass.
Not that money doesn't help get some nice things.
Like some high end versus some.
You know what? There's hot ass bitches out there like that fucking. Maybe they might not be fucking homeless and jobless, but But they be bitches out there like that might handle me.
EMT rail fan. Alright, I'm fucking bawling like a baby at the end when you men hug each other. I consider a lot of you more of a family than my family. See, I've seen this one already, and I still watched the whole thing again. I sat and watched it last night after we got done with Locked and Loaded, and me and Joey and John hung out. I don't know what the fuck happened to Jim. Jim just I don't know, it was like, I think Tilly needed some peanut butter, if you know what I mean. So then I sat and I watched this video, linguistic fitness. Greg, I've been kind of following along, not really commenting, but following along with his videos, and he was a good friend of Scott's, and I didn't realize what a friend. And years ago, I guess, Mr. Holster sent him a revolver, and Greg, if you happen to see this moment in this video, I apologize for starters, but I'm just like you. Over the last bunch of days, I've been carrying the hell out of a particular firearm, and I know the feeling. Scott was an incredible person, and just to follow him and to have watched his channel, and interact with him that way, you couldn't ask for a better guy, a better friend. But to actually spend time with him and realize that this is the guy that you see in the videos. He's just, if he says he's going to do something, you know he's the kind of guy that does it. Crazy Scotsman, imagine that unprepared. Yeah, we're still on the Mr. Holster video.
The Crazy Scotsman says whiskey, and I'm gonna put my hand up and vote and say you can fuck off because I've already done like 3 whiskeys. Actually, no. We'll do our Jameson whiskey.
That's fair.
Any other shots? Oh fuck! I'm getting to be whiskeyed out. Holy shit!
You need to grab one of those.
What?
One of the
Dude, we're gonna have a
Dragon's Breath.
We're gonna have a
Jameson.
No, you're gonna have a
Jameson compliments.
Cups.
Jameson compliments of a little something I got from Jolson a while back. These were in the freezer.
Real bullets frozen will work just as good, I bet.
Here, I'll do this.
I was gonna say I can grab them or you can grab them. I don't care. As long as you didn't fucking scratch your balls or ass right before.
Well, here, let me put these in the freezer.
I bet you they'd fucking work just the same. No joke. They'll cool off faster, but they'll be just as cold.
Some hazmat person or some. These ones are actually.
Yeah, I know. They're stainless steel metal.
I think they're filled with something too.
Could be water. Water would be the best thing to fill them with, I would think. Or something that, some kind of liquid that would freeze.
Antifreeze.
That would be unsafe if it ever...
Yeah, see, I'm not sure.
I don't know if I want to go crazy.
I'm not sure about this.
Hey, I just put it up enough to cover the bullet. I felt that was fair. That was right between... Well, that's a couple goddamn shots. But it's not a fucking half or a full cup. How does it smell? I didn't smell nothing out of the bottle. I smell whiskey and coffee.
Yeah,
It's strong of coffee though. It smells straight up like fucking Starbucks ground beans. You gonna be able to handle this?
Well, if we just poured ourselves the
be,
equivalent to like 4 shots of whiskey.
This is gonna be your fucking daily morning drink before work.
David Brown! This is Matt's work drink.
No, this is the pre-work drink.
This is exactly what you get if you were to dump a little Jameson into black coffee?
There's supposed to be a hint of chocolate, or not a hint, but a carry of chocolate. I don't really get any chocolate, or at least on my first initial one. But it's really strong of coffee. And Jameson, you taste the Jameson, but I mean it's really masked with coffee. Obviously, there's a lot of coffee bean.
I don't know about putting this on crushed ice and heading off to work.
You get fucked up. It's a little strong.
If you left this here, or poured some into something else, I would probably put this in coffee and dilute it again.
Yeah.
This is a little bit beyond just what I would gulp down. And if you went to the grocery store or even the liquor store like the PBR.
Yeah.
That PBR was like diluted to the point where you could drink it all morning long before the boss showed up and not have an issue.
I gave some to my grandma. I bought her another 4-pack and I gave it to my grandma. And she likes it, but only for like a Dixie cup. It's too sweet for her to keep drinking it.
And I don't know if this is a coincidence or if it was something that was on one of the ice blocks, but that had to come off of the ice block. It almost looks like a little fleck of coffee floating. It went under my bullet. This stuff is way too filtered to have that be a situation. I have some more fish food.
Well, what do you think about this, though, huh?
I like the taste, but I'd still rather put this
You'd rather make your
in the
own,
coffee with
you'd
it.
rather. Oh, so yeah, just dilute it. Yeah. You know what? I'm 100% in agreement with you. It does actually taste good. It's strong coffee flavor. There's a very strong, for how strong of alcohol it is. It's very coffee flavor, but it could be diluted a little bit.
This is still going to get you fucked up fast.
Especially if we're drinking like this.
Well,
You know what? I bet you if you put a little fucking creamer in this bitch, it would be great.
No. Well, you know what would really be good is like to do like half and a half with Bailey's Irish Cream.
I still consider Bailey's a cream.
Yeah, well.
Who are you?
Work cream?
Fucking right.
Oh yeah, that would
Fucking hop into the forklift.
go upstairs and tell Christine, I don't know where you guys you are in the middle of recording for next week's show, but me and Matt are fucked up. Can you drive us over to the liquor store so we can get some Baileys?
I think she'd be pissed. That's alright. I'd pull my fucking 44 BB out on her.
Oh, as is, she had a freak out on us last night during Locked and Loaded.
What do you mean freak out on us?
We started talking about basically guy stuff. Okay.
Well, you said us though. I'm not involved.
Oh no, actually, if Christine, if you happen to watch this, the subject at hand, Matt has never partaken in this. We started talking about urinating in the laundry tub.
Oh, my grandpa did that shit all the fucking time.
Okay, Christine, if you see this, I'm sorry you had to see it this way, but a guy urinating in a fucking laundry tub is like the reverse equivalent to saying guys should sit down when they pee. It was just like, I couldn't believe the total fucking freak out that she had. It was just like, okay, maybe I'm missing something, but are we not supposed to piss outside against a tree? Or, I tell you, I went to leave for work a few times, and all of a sudden that coffee hit, and I'm getting rid of it right here. I'm not going to make it another 10 minutes to the job site. But it's like,
if you're my neighbors, you'd realize I pee outside almost daily. I was living in the Twin Cities, pissing out my fucking back window.
well, isn't it better to... I mean, she's acting like it's all gross. Have you've seen some of the shit that I've washed off?
You do a little rinse, right?
Fuck you, bleach, rinse, anything.
I ain't gonna bleach it every time I piss, but I mean, if I was pissing in the fucking sink, I mean...
Just run the water.
Yeah.
Every time a goddamn washing machine runs, it washes the thing out anyway.
You should ask her. You ever fucking pee when you're showering?
No, I bet you she hasn't. I bet you $1 million. She is... I bet you Princess Diana's got more fucking crud on her foot list.
Yeah, she probably never had athlete's foot either. Look, as a guy, especially if you're going to a gym, fucking you piss on your fucking feet while you're showering.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
There's water running. There's a reason there's...
Well, no, but that also, no, it's honestly, it kills athlete's foot if you have it, or it prevents it if you're going to the gym regularly. Just cheap free tips. You don't have to go buy
Life
some
hack.
shit. Yeah.
Life hack, man. Just, you know what I'm saying?
The fuck was that?
Pissing on my foot.
You ain't fucking long like that. Come on, kid.
I'm saying.
You should be more like this.
I mean, the bottom line is if I don't have any idea, this house has been here for more.
And the fucking people lived here before. I guarantee you they were probably fucking shitting in that
1914. I can't even imagine what has taken place in that laundry tub. It's a fucking laundry tub. I can tell you what I've done in there.
So, and like
and I'm not even talking about bodily fluids.
Like
I'm just saying.
My grandparents, my grandma would fucking always, yell. And then my grandpa started getting to the age where, like he was having issues. So she quit yelling about him pissing in the sink. We just kind of all knew it. The only thing was, it sucked when you walked down to the basement and he's fucking like, trying to fucking lean over and he's like, oh, okay, you're doing your thing. And then he jumped, and he's like, fuck, there's piss everywhere.
It's like, boo.
But, in reality, alright, so what's fucked up is my grandma don't want him pissing in the sink, but in that same sink, he's cleaning fish. He's cutting them up, he's gutting them, there's blood all over, there's fish slime all over. What the hell's the difference? You're not eating out of that fucking sink. Well, actually, the fish they cut up and the ducks and all that shit, yeah, you did eat them. And then they were cooked. But it's like, what does it matter? That's a dirty sink. You know that's a dirty sink. It's used for dirty things. You go outside and you play and you get all muddy. Where do you rinse it? You don't rinse it in the kitchen sink. Go down to the basement and you do it in that, that wash sink.
No, I'm just here to tell you, if nobody ever in the history of that sink ever pissed in it, I'd still lick my toilet seat long before I'd lick a...
Yeah, because your toilet seat's probably getting cleaned.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. Let's just take away any possible bodily fluids. What I have done in that cleaning things, degreasing, the racks from our grill and oven cleaner and shit. Yeah, fuck that. It's like, maybe, I'm sorry, if you're a woman listening to this, there's we don't sit down when we pee, and...
I do sometimes, I'm not going to lie.
Well, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, fuck that, why stand there?
Well, if you're fucking swaying,
The girls should appreciate the accuracy issues going on when Joey! Oh my god, I don't have any idea how many we got.
We got a lot, probably.
Joey says, I think this is a rerun, but a classic. Joey, I put it up last night, and unless you thought I resurrected Mr. Holster, which I wish I could do, it was a rerun. Crazy Scotsman, good to see you, brother, full of life and tearing you a new... Yeah, he was ripping on me. That whole, it's like drinking with my grandma.
Can't do it.
Redbird 49.
Hold on, Redbird, yep.
More cowbell.
Can't really do it, so I'm gonna...
See. Yeah, Redbird, if you see this today is the day that Christine, Ms. Bomey, is upstairs with John Solar 283 recording next week's A Quickie with Miss B, her blog radio show.
And that's just more important than our brew reviews.
Yeah, Yeah, see, Christine can have a tirade during one of my shows and embarrass me, but, we don't even cowbell for her.
Hey, I tell you what, though, it is pretty fucking good, because it's at least one time during the week. I know we can do a brew review, and it's not interrupted, and she's not mad at us for doing it.
Yeah, Eric and Matt, just leave me alone. I'll be upstairs watching.
Well, I mean, usually it's, God damn, you guys are down there for fucking 2 hours. What the fuck? Where's dinner? Something like that. I guess I don't have to hear it much because, it's not my wife, but I hear enough of the complaints, so, I mean, I get it.
according to my calculations, Foo Master 2 says wow, and he had the first comment of the flask number 35, which was the Glenlivet 12, which I will never purchase. And Scotsman, surprise, surprise, says whiskey.
Well, hey, you know what? We already did plenty of whiskey, but I will take a sip of the whiskey we've already poured just for you, Scotsman.
Oh, excuse me.
You know, I want him to come back up here and start drinking as much damn whiskey as he keeps fucking making us drink.
Now, and I believe him because the man has never lied to me. He says when he calls out us on whiskey, he is always having one.
Well,
and when he was here,
obviously he's drinking when he's no, I know he can drink.
Oh, yeah.
And he probably is drinking if he's watching this show.
It does.
It helps.
Another public service announcement from Matt. It does help to drink when you watch this.
But yeah, man, he really throws a lot of whiskey at us. I hope he starts sending you some whiskey if he hasn't already. I mean, Jesus, for how much he makes us drink, he should fucking be supplying some.
He
Ardbeg, wasn't it, last time?
He brought the
Ardbeg. He brought up, yeah, the last time he came.
And then Christine started just going down the neighborhood and ringing the doorbell and said, "Would you like to try Ardbeg?"
Well, he got you stuck on Ardbeg. I think he's got a one up it next time and show you something.
Well, no,
new.
he brought Ardbeg because he knew I like Ardbeg.
Oh, okay.
It's either Andy. I believe it was Andy over at the Keyport that got me on it. And he actually told me not to buy it. He goes, "You need to go to like Carmody's and ask for a shot
and try
because
it.
Most people don't like an Islay Scotch because it's too smoky."
Yeah.
And I said, "Sounds good to me." So I bought it that day, and it honestly right now when you mix flavor and cost, it's my favorite Scotch hands down.
So at work, I had a guy, literally just this Friday. It was Friday morning because we work. I got done Friday morning for the week. It was my Saturday because I picked up overnights for a couple weeks, so they do a Sunday night through Thursday night type gig. Well, Friday morning, we're talking at like 2, 3 in the morning. This guy, I'm helping him hose up the heat. He's new, so I'm kind of training him in on some things and helping him. He goes, "So, what's a good whiskey? Like, what do you recommend for whiskey?" Because I told him I kind of, I do reviews and shit. He says, "Oh, what's a good whiskey?" I said, "Well, what kind of? I prefer bourbon." So I told him Knob Creek and stuff, and he's kind of like, he never had Knob Creek or any of that shit, He's like, I'm not much of a bourbon guy. I said, "Well, you like the Scotch?" He says, "Yeah, I'm more of a Scotch guy." So I sent him to go get a bottle of Ardbeg. He says, "Well, what's the price?" I'm like, like $60 to $80, right? I said, "I think it's like $60 to $80. You're not going to find it at your small corner liquor store. You might have to go to Super One or what's the one over in Superior, Keyport, because he's over to Superior. I'm like Keyport, something like that. But they'll have it." So he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go buy some." So we'll see what he has to say, because he's more of a Scotch guy too.
Yeah.
Hell, a lot of people at work actually, they call me not the reviewer, but they come when they want food, like they go out to eat. When they want a good recommendation on restaurants or whatever, well, I get a lot of food. I get the dine and dash. Like I'll pick it up.
See, it's gonna for him. It's gonna come down to that peatiness.
He likes the peatiness. He said he likes peatiness.
And
I said it was smoky. I told him what it was because we've had it plenty of times. I said it's a peaty, smoky whiskey, but I said a lot of the guys that watch the video or us reviewing it, everyone seems to really like it.
Oh, if he likes that, then when quality and cost intersect, I'm honestly I've been a really big fan of like Johnny Walker Red and Johnny Walker Black.
That's what I'm going with.
honestly, that is like incredible for the cost.
No, Johnny Walker, actually, I won't complain about that at all. Again, you remember I was put on probation for DWI, years back, and my probation officer, his name was Johnny Walker, and the first time I met him, I kid you not, true story, first time I met him, I walked into his office. He says, yeah, so I'm Johnny Walker, I'll be your probation officer. You got to pay DWI. So I said, yep. And I said, I'm pretty sure it was your fault that I got a DWI. And he looked at me all confused like he'd never heard it before. He's like, what are you talking about? How did I get your DWI? I said, I'm pretty sure I was drinking some Johnny Walker when I got a DW that night. If it wasn't for those shots, I think I'd have been good to go. Well, then he kind of chuckled and laughed. He was the coolest fucking PO I ever met. He retired, but he was cool.
Food Master, I can't believe I was first, even with one arm. Now what happened? Cadillac V, here, cheers.
Another arm.
Oh.
Maybe he was making a call to that hotline.
Okay, that could be. Cadillac V, I'll PayPal you $50 to destroy all the cowbells.
You know what? He's probably got more than $50 in the cowbells. Maybe not him personally, but they're definitely worth more than $50 because he's got a lot of them. However, I will completely agree with that whole idea.
6, 7, 8.
I'd say we take him out to the fucking gun range. Pew pew.
I can see 8 cowbells right
now
here,
from where we're sitting.
and Christine put a whole bunch of them over on the dryer.
Yeah. So I'm saying he's got a lot of cowbells.
Poco Loco said to start a GoFundMe, which was much better because Smile Money points out that technically, Smile Money, I don't have a PayPal in my name, but PayPal can go fuck themselves because I still have a PayPal.
Fuck PayPal. That's the one time my bank account got fucking erased is when I tried to open a PayPal. They got my information and fucking my account, my bank account was zeroed.
They're just a bunch of fucking corrupt babies. They seized Christine's account because
she's tied to you.
Because of the same IP address as me.
She's tied to you.
And it's just she's like, well, PayPal can go fuck themselves. Cheap old gun guy, Mr. Holster. That was an awesomely funny guest. Oh, that's okay. Now we're jumping back to that video. We'll miss him. Scott, what a gallant cowboy, Christian gentleman, and fun-loving man. It's nice to see Scott Cass. Yeah.
Was he fucking little gassy?
Well, we were talking an hour and 45 minutes of drinking. And he was drinking much more than I was.
Did he fucking clear you out a little bit?
All right,
because usually it's fucking you.
He took every opportunity, yeah.
Good.
I got the shovel to the back of the head multiple times that day.
Good.
J-Dog, here at work. Back on Mr. Holster's video. Johnny Concho, thank you for putting this video out again. He will be missed but not forgotten. Rest in peace.
You know what, Mr. Concho? I miss you, buddy. You're going to have to come by again soon.
He will.
I know he's moving up. I know. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying it. Like, well, not just because he's moving up, but no. It was good seeing him. I hope to see him again very soon.
And his lovely wife, who she is awesome.
She is, but you know what? I didn't see her.
You didn't get to see her?
Maybe like a couple seconds. Not saying she was bad, just I don't really know her, so.
Any chick that could knock you on your ass, steal your Harley, and drive away, she's a Harley person.
She ain't fucking gonna steal my Harley. I don't have a fucking Harley.
Well, if
Not
you
yet,
do,
anyways.
when you do, After you had a few work beers.
Yeah, I was going to say, I showed you that one though, huh? So all of a sudden you're in agreement because it's a fucking... What'd you say? It's a little crotch rocket with the...
Harley Davidson and crotch rocket had sex.
Yeah. No, that's the one I was looking at. They're pretty reasonably priced.
No, I really look forward to Johnny and Renee coming back. They bought a little piece of property. They dropped their fifth wheel on it, just south of us, and like we had this conversation last night. Here's the Cliff Note version. Don't fucking die. He said he wouldn't, and
they said they got some property they dropped their fifth wheel on.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually looking at some campers. Maybe I'll drop my camper off down on their land, and we could just go visit down there too.
Fuck, that would be.
Well, I mean, not like I would ever want to go camping or regularly visit, but I mean, you just go drop off a camper. You want to go visit for a while.
If me and Christine could afford to get something like they have, and put it like right next door to them.
I'm not saying it'd fucking be no crazy like big, you know.
Oh, theirs
30.
is nice.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but I'm saying like a big 30,000.
Grab your remote.
One, like
grab your remote and.
I've got a budget, asshole. I'm guessing it beeps when you back up too.
Probably. Harmarsh 2, Ibomi. I found myself laughing at Mr. Holster. It's very therapeutic. Flask. J-Dog. The lock-picking lawyers and Bunsen Bill have good channels for lock-picking. I will check them out. Same, Joey. Wow, twice in one night. You're going to need an ice pick. Ice pack. What, Joey? Harmarsh 2, Mr. Holster video. Oh, excuse me. The world lost a hell of a good man with Mr. Holster when Mr. Holster passed. Rest in peace. RS1, oh my god. This was like watching Abbott and Costello, but with alcohol. Thanks for posting. Gonna miss Scott. You're welcome. The real Cobra Burnout with the read more button. What is this? Another video tonight?
Boobies!
Well, everybody was asking about the video, so I didn't do 2 videos. I just reran one, and I'm here with the other. Stormy Coyote on the Mr. Holster video. To the sunny slopes of long ago.
Cheers.
I've never heard that saying before, but I like it, and I'm probably going to start using it more often now. Cheers.
You know, I don't want to ruin its importance to everyone that knows him, but when I hear his To the Sunny Slopes of Long Ago, it reminds me of a good old show I remember.
What show?
The Trailer Park Boys.
Well, it's not quite as cowboyish as I thought you were.
No, the Sunny Hills, you know, Trailer Park, whatever. That's just what it reminds me of.
Top 10 bitches from Gunwild on the flask.
Top 10, fuck, maybe.
We've
gone back and forth. I don't know. Top 10, and it might be hard. I don't know.
Poco Loco says
Rum.
that he wants to send me a BMG 50 made by Barrett. Oh, that's awesome, Poco. Thank you. Poco Loco, pocket dump time. What you got?
What kind of pocket dump are we talking about?
Well, it's kind of like this defensive thing. He wants to see what you have on you right now.
I can buy my way out of trouble. That's about it.
Okay, Poco, I will do this for you, but I will not discuss any of the items. Front left pocket, my wallet / oh wait a second, there's more in here. I think it's just
change.
Change.
Pocket change.
Change and chapstick. Front pocket, this is where it gets more interesting. I have my real steel, which I can only successfully do on this hand. The lighter that I bought from Steve at Frontline. In my pocket, I have, I think this is a receipt from the grocery store. I'm throwing that on the ground.
Sounds like more change in there, too.
The key fob for the Honda.
Oh, that's what it is.
And my, my titanium ruck. If you got extra money you want to dump, this is the fucking shit right here. But it's not cheap. Like $100 something, $20 for that guy.
Dude, I get the same fucking thing for $20, if that.
Back pocket. My Leatherman Rev. And an extra magazine. 45 ACP Rest in Peace rounds.
Goddamn right. That's my loot right there.
On my side,
I don't
my
know
real
why,
steel.
I don't know why you carry a gun if you got so many goddamn knives on you. Or vice versa. Why you carry so many fucking knives if you got a gun on you.
And my Invicta that I got from Johnny Watson.
That's not a pocket.
And
Yeah, I like that one.
my Sig Sauer, which represents something very special to me. Draw your own conclusions.
Oh, hold on. Maybe you should show them that so they have a better idea just in case.
No. I'm not showing shit.
Fucking numbers, every one of them. Alright, because it was only fair that you did your pocket dump, I'll do mine. Sigs,
Red Death.
vape box.
Is it modified? Did you put your own fucking coil in it?
No, I didn't put my own coil in it, but I put something else in it. My phone.
Something else.
Bake lighter. Well, I got my keys hanging from my waist. I guess that counts. And my wallet. And that's it. Other than all, in my other pocket I had a bank. This was garbage. Just a bank. You know what you put your money in. And when they put your money in.
That's because you already spent it all on cocaine.
That should that should tell you how much I didn't spend.
The wallet won't close.
My wallet's standing up almost. That's not. I'd say that what 50 degrees.
Kind of like Joey at a truck stop. Nice. I see a lot of bills that look like they are the some Benjis.
Well, here, how about this? This is what I'm going to have my kid get a picture with. I'm going to have him trying to spread it out as best as I can. I don't know how much is here. I haven't even counted it, but I'm guessing 3,500, something like that. I went to the bank, picked up a bit because I knew I was going to go look at a snowmobile. And then I got $2,000 from that guy that just bought my sled. So
You want to buy a JP?
Your JP?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much?
Half price would be $5,000.
I don't got that. You want to talk maybe $3,300?
I would trade it for a VMAX and a bottle of scotch.
All right, I'll get you a $20 bottle. And I know that I looked at that. Oh, dude, I'm gonna look that up. Honestly, that VMAX I looked at that was $4,000. It looked badass, and it had relatively low miles compared to some of them I looked at.
Oh, they're all fucking badass. Okay, trying to get through this before we die. Poco Loco. Okay, Google, what's a pink sock?
On the website medical-dictionary.thefreedictionary.com, they say, a descriptive slang term referring to the appearance of prolapsed anorectal tissue that protrudes out of the anus after anal intercourse.
Wow.
You are fake news. Okay? You fake news.
Poco Loco, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The list is... Trees are blowing. Don, thanks for sharing this memory, Eric. You will be missed. Oops. Thank you, Don. Don is on the short list of if I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, I'd get in the fucking car and I'd ding-dong Don at his home. Back on the Flask video, McLean. Most depressing brew review ever. I'm going to jump off the bridge now.
Hey, you can't say that kind of shit because I got to call it in. Wait, I quit that job. I was a mandated reporter.
Here it is. McLean, where's the boy, Eric? I don't like this one. What did you do with my boyfriend, you sick bastard?
What the fuck is sick wrong with you? Which one's Klein? Do I know this guy?
Yeah, he's a usual flyer.
Yeah, well, I want to see his picture. I want to know who the hell's calling me the little boy toy.
Oh, I think he's mostly a watcher.
But he don't come up here and shoot with us, does he? I know he's like a regular follower, but does he come up here? Because he's making me uncomfortable with those comments. Might have to start carrying him a little bit more regularly.
There has not been any new activity on McLean's channel in a decade.
You're worse than me.
Ronan69. Highland Park is my favorite.
Does he go disc golf in there? Because that's where I used to go when I was in the cities.
Ronan69. I have had the privilege of having
like Highland Park. That's kind of just like out of the blue. Highland Park is my favorite. Unless he's talking
Scotch.
Oh, I was gonna say unless he's talking about something else.
Stripey McCatpuss, when he and his lovely wife, who I like more than I like him, when they came here from Ireland,
the colder that
Scotland,
gets, the smoother it is.
When he came here to visit me and Christine, he brought us a bottle of Highland Park 12.
I think that was a couple of years ago, right? I was here. I met.
Yeah, you met him.
Yeah, I met him. That's Rowan.
Well, no,
that's M. Klein you're talking about.
I'm talking about the Highland Park Scotch. Strikey McCatpuss and his wife brought us.
Oh, okay.
You met them.
Yeah, no, I did. But I didn't know. I thought I was wondering if it was Roland or McLean. So
yeah.
They're separate. You're just talking about.
You haven't
the ones
met any of them.
You're talking about the ones that brought some stuff over.
And Roland, me and Christine have an anniversary coming up relatively soon, and I told her, I said, we actually might, for our anniversary, buy ourselves a bottle of Highland Park, and Stripey McCatpuss and his lovely wife will probably get credit for that if it happens. Wade on the video with Scott, thanks for reposting this. It's how I always remember Mr. Holster. Richard Woolen, Mr. Holster didn't have the legions of followers that other YouTube gun channels had, but we are loving and loyal watchers of Mr. Holster's channel. And maybe most of us are old, or at least over 50. I love the fact that Scott didn't take himself so seriously, like so many other YouTube, or people on YouTube. I love the fact that before he was sick on his chemo, he started every episode with a good beer or a rye whiskey. I will miss his wheel gun reviews, but mostly, read more button. I will miss the wit and humor. Of course, Jack, his dog, and I think Mr. Holster lived a life most of us could only dream of. To the sunny slopes of long ago. Richard, I actually saw his thing and I had to comment earlier this morning, but thank you, Richard. You are absolutely amen is all I can say. Bobby, an hour and 39 minutes had me rolling. Thanks for sharing. God bless.
He finished it.
This
Honest
one's
to
got
God,
to be
Jack,
fucking...
I saw it. Yeah. No, Jack, no. I know.
Yeah, that was at 1:39. That was Mr. Holster ripping on me, saying that I finally finished a beer.
Sorry to interrupt. So that one, this is new to me. This one's $3,300 and it's newer than the other one, same kind of mileage.
It's got an aftermarket, almost looks like a Kirker exhaust system on it.
Oh,
Wow, $3,200 for that?
that's what I was saying. But no, this is the one I first looked at, alright? This is the one, it's older. It says at 85. I think that's a fuck up. It should be a 95 maybe? I don't know. But look at this. 85, look at the shape that's in.
No, it's probably correct. That someone
Updated it.
Someone repainted the fenders in the gas tank because it was never offered in a burnt orange.
But all these, yeah, I like that color combo. I mean,
No,
they're
that's
good.
looks sweet.
But all of these are all under $6,000. I mean, all of them, to be honest, are like $4,000-ish. I said up to $6,000, but here's the one that's $6,000, 20,000, 2006 custom paint. But any of the other ones, I mean, look, they're only they're 14,000 miles for a 95. I mean, these are old. These are older than mine.
No,
That one's probably the best one I've seen yet. 12.5 for mileage in 01. Oh wait, yeah, price, yeah, $3,300. You'd have to get it. That's New Hampshire. You'd have to get it shipped. No, shipped's $500-600. So add $500-600 to that. You're still looking at under $4,000.
yeah, I would do it hands down if I could.
Sell a couple guns. You can do it. You can do it. For how many fucking guns you have, quit being a fucking ball scratcher and just get off your ass and do it.
Bearded CB on the Mr. Holster video. Cheers, Mr. Holster. Got to get my morning to-dos done, but gonna catch up on this later today for sure. Mike Gillian on the flask. Here, cheers. Cheers up. Cheer up, Buttercup. On the Flask 35 again, Smile Money. You don't fish, you don't hunt, you don't build guns, you haven't even shot this year. You drink now and ring cowbells.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. Smile Money, Christine, I can safely say that I have never pissed in an inappropriate places in your house. Sharky, rest in peace, Scott. Oh, look at how much Chavez you that didn't age any further in the bottles was. Yeah, that's that bottle right there has become very more sacred. I will not be double dipping into that all the time. The only difference
We didn't really dip into that a whole lot. It was more like for flavor.
The only difference is this bottle here that I got from Justin sucks, and the bottle that I got from Mr. Holster that was from his dad's collection is really good, except for him. Smile Money. The Collier Gun Girls video took you more time to place on a future watch list than to watch. It was just a teaser. Yeah, I haven't caught it yet. Smile Money. If you drink a $300 bottle of scotch, should you piss in the infinity?
That's a very good question.
Yeah. There's at least $150 worth of urine coming out, is my prediction. Sharky, I wouldn't mind checking out the Brew Babes little bag area. Nice to see some of the ARs. I didn't talk about them, but they were sitting right there. I had the one that I haven't shot yet that I really want to shoot, and then I had the one with the Odinworks that if it wasn't for the fact that our government system is a bunch of fucks, I'd show you how that really looks most of the time because it's awesome.
If I didn't have, never mind. I'll tell you after.
Douglas Walther on the Mr. Holster video. Two of the best. Thanks for posting this, Eric. You're welcome, Douglas. On the Flask video, Clyde, I used to think that Glenlivet was a good Scotch whiskey till I tasted Lafroig and Ardbeg Revolution. I agree with you.
Completely agree. Actually, but I didn't have it in that order. Actually, I did have it in that order. The Glenlivet was one of the ones I had a long time ago because I thought that was supposed to be the good stuff. I didn't like it. I don't drink it now at all. But I'm thinking nowadays, if I was to try a sip. No, Ardbeg was good. I'll be honest with you. Ardbeg was. I'm not a big Scotch guy. It was good. Everyone liked it. I agree. I liked it. The other one though, the Lafroig. That would be my preference out of all three. Just because it's so smooth in the beginning, but it does have that bite at the end. That's one nice thing I like about Ardbeg better is it's consistent, through the drink. That Lafroig, you fucking drink it and it's like, oh, this is damn good. Like I could drink it right out of the bottle and all of a sudden it fucking hits you like, oh, fuck, all right, there's the fucking burn. You know what I'm saying though? I know you do. If you've had it, you know what I'm talking about. It tastes like grape juice in the start.
Andrew Gordon, heats you up and cools you down.
Oh shit! Are we really at 2 hours and 40 minutes?
No.
That's what it says.
An hour and 30 minutes.
Oh fuck! I'm looking at maybe. Oh, your SIM card.
Oh, that's the storage?
I was like, dude, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't keep my kid just playing video games for 3 hours.
Oh, we're almost done. We're on the home stretch. Andrew Gordon, yes, he used to say that all the time. Thank you. That might be something to incorporate in the Two-Hearted Ale Sunny Slopes Long Ago Club. The whole heats you up and cools you down at the same time. Sharky, cooking, shooting, drinking, cooking, and drinking. Sounds like a good time to spend a day. Rise and repeat. Oh,
rinse, not rise and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Oh, and we need to play pool whenever the Outro Babe plays.
That's rinse.
Yeah, I said rinse. You said rise, you motherfucker.
And we need to play pool
whenever the Outro Babe plays.
He'll have to set us up with the pool. Where do you take us?
So here's the thing. We can do our brew review. We have permission, and if we look at what he's got,
when the boys are here, we are definitely going there with the camera.
Hey, you gotta look up that shit so I can tell him he will order whatever beer we want as long as he's got it on the order menu.
Well, just tell him to get something from Castle Danger.
No,
cream ale.
No, really.
Cream ale is one of this group's favorites.
No, cream ale is good, but I mean, I thought you might want something different. I don't know. He's always got a good selection. He does.
Well, does he have a list that we?
Yeah, that's what I. You got to go look under whatever distillery it is, the distributor, because whatever the distributor gets, he can order for us. Like I said, he's fucking right now. He's got Dragon's Milk. Shit. I mean, he gets some good stuff.
No, I don't know how many of the boys that would be here have
I get that. No, I get that, but I'm just saying.
But that's a good thing.
No,
that they haven't.
Well, they'll probably run out. They probably only got 1 or 2 kegs. But how many people actually drink that? Not many.
Well, Jerry, he'll stay there. He'll have to get a fucking lift and a forklift to get him home.
The one problem, though, is they don't have a pool table. If the boys are trying to play pool, fuck, I'll play some pool. It's been actually, I've been a long time since I played pool, but I'm pretty good.
That's just Sharky when he comes.
Fuck, I'll play him some pool. Probably outshoot him. I gotta practice. I'm a little rusty.
They have pool tables at your grandfather's hangout.
Yeah, they do. Fuck, I got a bumper table in my garage. I got to put the legs on it, but I got a fucking bumper table. I played a lot of pool. Like I said, it's been a good year. Actually, no, I shouldn't say year. It's been a good 2 years. I've probably only played a handful of times in the past 2 years, but before then, every fucking night.
You want to get this one, DFC?
I demand more, Matt. Jeez, I thought you were trying to blackball me. You know, you fucking don't
I'm not
answer.
sure if you-
I've been working overnights too is a problem. But when I am available, he's like, I've got an excuse. I've got to do this.
I did not do a brew review
I've
on
gotta
any of
do
the nights that. I'm not sure. Have you met the DFC?
I don't know.
He was up here the year that we had the BMG 50 and the
yeah,
trailer.
yeah. Well, no, I don't know about the trailer, but that was when
That was the same year that
yeah.
Poco Ono there pirated himself. And was bleeding all over the place.
The goddamn neighbor, to the Crescent Moon.
Yeah.
That's not Poco Loco.
Poco Ono.
Oh. Yes, I was there, so I'd have to see a picture of him to know who exactly you're talking about. But yeah, I was there that year.
I want to say DFC's cell phone went missing, and we were like trying to figure out where. There was so much ground to cover.
And there was a lot of fucking mud holes.
Yeah.
That could have been anywhere.
No,
I don't remember a cell phone even going missing though.
No,
so I
if
don't know who that would be.
DFC was here the year that dumbass bludgeoned himself with the scope.
Yes, I was.
Beyond bludgeon.
So then I have met DFC,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'd have to get a picture of his face to put two and two together. No, I'm here. Work asked me to cover overnights because I got some broken ribs and wasn't able to work for a little while. And the supervisors kind of switched positions, and I had an asshole of a supervisor at the time, so I said, you're goddamn right, I will volunteer to go back to overnights for a few weeks. So that's why I haven't been really available. My schedule's just been off. I've been working nights. So I'm back to days. Actually, Monday I start my morning day shift again. Still work a shit ton of hours Monday through Friday, but now it's at least Monday through Friday, and it's days, not nights, starting on Sunday night. Sunday was always our day. If Saturday wasn't, Sunday was always our day. And unfortunately, I had to fucking go to work
Fake
Sunday.
news.
Ooh, nice hit.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Hey,
Look at that.
I'm good. You don't have to
Oh.
pull it tight. I know my titties. I'll get you every time.
Hey,
Carp Diem.
Carp Diem. Glad to see him laughing and having fun. Rest in peace, Mr. Holster. I do not know who you are, but I'm subbed now. Clyde, love it. Well, Mr. Holster. But I think I already saw this one. Laugh my ass off. Go out
and stay safe.
Yeah, well, you guys did, but a bunch of you asked for me to put it out again, so I did.
It was just reposted.
Ellie Frost, he was a rare dude. Rest in peace. I don't know who you are, but I am now subbed.
Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe he knew him or something. But I mean, that's definitely accurate. He was a rare dude.
Blue Tunda 40, your sister's future husband.
The fuck?
He said he was going to bring something nice for her.
For all the fucking shitbags that I've seen her with, I'd be happy if that happened, but it won't.
She honestly deserves better. But what right now we deserve is a cider review.
She had some time off for a while, and she's like trying to get over here. But again, all our schedules never match up. Actually, tonight right now, she's making homemade cider with one of two of her friends.
With alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you gotta do me a favor, and it's not doing me a favor, it's doing my sister and one of our friends a favor.
Yes, I will have her baby.
We got a buddy we're both friends with. It was mainly my sister's friend, but I've grown to be a friend with him over the years. And he's actually really good at computer shit, so if you ever need help, he can hook you up, he'll help you out. But he's into guns and he's into drinking. But he also just had a kid like a year and a half ago. And since then, he has been basically stuck working, remodeling the house, and stuck with the wife and kid. He needs an outlet. Every time I've tried to reach out to him, he's busy. But a lot of times that I'm busy, he wants to get out, you know, whatever. My sister says one of these brew reviews or like a gun outing, going up to Dead On, wherever, like, this guy's going to love. He likes shooting guns. He likes drinking. He needs a fucking outlet. And he's cool as shit. Like, you want some like brand new fucking movies in the theaters downloaded? This guy's your fucking hookup. No, I'm serious. Like, computer shit, he's got you. But anyways, we got to get him in for a brew review or a gun shoot or something.
Bring him over at the end of April.
Well, I'm just saying whenever. Yeah. Whenever we can fit him in. Like, this guy would love it. He might be a little dorky. You know what I mean?
Well, as long as he's not
Well,
Mike from In the Red.
No, he's a fucking computer nerd. But I mean, he's still cool. He likes to drink. He likes guns. He's just kind of a computer geek. But he's still cool shit. He's cool shit.
That's okay. Well,
It's more of like, he is a friend of mine, but it's like, it's more of a favor to him. This guy's done a lot of stuff for me, and he needs to get an outlet. He needs to get something. So
no,
I want to do something for
just
him.
let him know that weekend.
We're still, well, we'll double check after the video, but we're still talking about the same weekend, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Jerry. Didn't know him, but he seems to be a really cool guy. May he rest in peace. Keep the faith, bro. Something about that hat he's wearing reminds me of something, but I digress. Jerry. Ella Frost again. Did you serve the chili to the cattlemen? I'm not 100% sure, my friend, on the question here, but did I already click on this?
The
Oh, yeah.
whole chili.
I did not make.
But he made you chili.
I did not make Mr. Holster chili when he was here, but when me and Christine went to go visit Mr. and Mrs. Holster, he made his Mr. Holster world famous chili. And the funniest part I can tell you about this whole story is we are sitting and having dinner, and Christine is going, "Wow, this is really good chili." And she's like, where did the meat come from? And she goes, "You remember that part about the bad cow we had that kept breaking out? He's in the chili." So, yeah, you piss off Mr. and Mrs. Holster a few times, and you will end up in the chili.
Crock pot.
The chili was awesome, by the way. Gunwild on the Mr. Holster video. I already missed that man. Me too. David on the Flask. Hi, Snuggle Boy.
The fuck, did you text him and let him know I was here?
David?
Yeah.
No.
Why is he fucking calling me a snuggle boy?
Maybe he's talking to
I'm
me.
just kidding. I got you looking. Hey, by the way, you better drink up. You still got 2 drinks that are...
What the fuck?
I know I got 1. You got 2. I did all my whiskeys.
Hey, this doesn't count. This thing was a big ass glass. This is my day drink.
No. When I got here, it was like not even half full. You quit drinking that as soon as we started the video. It's been sitting there the whole time.
Hey, what's that?
And you're pouring me all these whiskeys to try, and you haven't fucking even finished the one you had poured.
Let's just wait for the after party.
Yeah, alright. You
Ella
don't want
Faust?
to get called out on video. I get
That's
it.
a treasure, Mr. Holster, giving Google a piece of his mind. Gunwild.
I really gotta watch that video.
I wonder if your lock-picking set will open a tubular lock with a round key. I have no idea. Now, we are heading to... I'm just going and making this shit up as we go. We are going to the Two-Hearted Ed Club on the
How about the 200 Remembrance Club? We have multiples there.
from the sunny slopes of long ago.
That works too. It'll change, I'm guessing, sooner or later.
Yeah, I gotta come up with an official title. Oh my god. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Gunwild. That is why evolution is called the theory of evolution. The key word being theory. No, that's because I blurted out that I don't believe in evolution. You think?
Oh no, I believe in evolution, but not like the way they portray it.
I cannot. You cannot convince me that a bubbling mass of bullshit turned into this,
Us.
which can. We can't build a fucking computer that can outcalculate a brain. So,
I don't know, maybe not yet, but maybe soon enough. Who knows? But here's my thought on like evolution. Okay, so they say that we have evolved from goddamn monkeys, right?
No. Yes.
Hold on, that's what they say.
No, that's what they say.
I don't know if I believe that, because they're saying we're talking over thousands of years, not like 1 or 2,000 years. We're talking like hundreds of thousands of years, right? But what I do believe in evolution is, look at our guns. This is an easy example. Look at our guns. Have our guns not evolved?
Yeah, but you're.
No. It's still evolution. We as people are still having evolution. Our houses are getting better. Our building structures are getting better. Our guns are getting better. Our food, all that stuff. There is evolution, yes. But as to the evolution we're talking about in people coming from apes, that's kind of tough to believe for me. But maybe it happened. I don't know.
Yeah, but where are the bodies of the in-betweens?
And that's why I'm saying that's tough to believe. But if you're talking about over that criteria of time and period, they're either so far buried, or what has happened is the Earth is turning itself inside out, with volcanic eruptions, and then kind of goes down, comes back up. All those skeletons or whatever are either that far deeply buried, or it's been more of a lengthy evolution than they would have assumed, and the Earth is just overturned that far enough where all those kind of remnants have been, melted in lava and reborn again, whatever. That would be my guess. If I was to have to say, that would be my guess. But again, I'm with you, man. I don't think we came from fucking monkeys. Because we still have monkeys, and guess what? We're not monkeys.
That part I agree with. I have no problems with the evolution of our technology. We keep
there is
better.
there is evolution, but evolution with us is, well, they say fucking blue eyes. I'm a blue eye. They say that's the fucking that's the newest eye color. We're more evolved than you are, motherfucker.
Bullshit brown.
Yeah. I can fucking lie to you with blue eyes. You're just fucking shit all the way up to your eyes.
On the Mr. Holster video, Rocco Burnout says to the sunny slopes. Cheers. Cheers.
All cheers to that.
Gunwild says, cheers to whatever we're calling this club now. We're working on that.
Hey, if you got any good ideas, and I don't mean like lame ass ideas like myself, you got some good ideas, throw them out there, boys.
Jolson, I apologize. Jolson had the one that I've liked the most so far, and I have to go back.
Which one was that? I thought you said it earlier, right? You read something about it, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's not on either one of these videos. It's on the one before. Oh.
We'll look.
Coyote Brown, so sad he's gone, but so glad he shared while he was here.
You know what? That's a great comment. That's a great comment. Like, just the way to look at it. Sad that he's gone, obviously, but appreciating the things he shared while he was here.
Well, the thing is and I probably can't totally articulate this without somebody like hating me, but I'm glad that Scott finally passed because of what he was going through. He never wanted to be diminished in any way. He never wanted to not be able to live the life that he wanted, and he flat out told me that his pretty much his only regret ever in life was buying into the bullshit with the chemo and everything that the doctors wanted to do. He basically stopped smoking cigars and enjoying craft beers and having whiskey because he gave it all up for beet juice and this.
Yep. And you know what? I fully support that from him and for you saying that. Who else does that remind you of? I guess you didn't talk to my grandpa much. You would on occasion, but I mean, that's my grandpa. He wanted to fucking, and he didn't even care what the fucking doctor said. Unlike our guy over here.
What was your grandpa over there with the juicing machine,
No,
making up all this bullshit
no,
that
but
the
he
doctor
was,
said to?
No, but he was still going to the hospital and doing all these blood transfusions, all this and that. He still suffered in the same kind of way, but when it came to like drinking or smoking or whatever, my grandpa didn't give a shit. He was gonna fucking die a happy man. He'd still chew. He quit smoking years ago, but he'd fucking chew. I'd take it. That was my chore. That was one of my chores. Honest to God, that was one of my chores. I took Grandpa out to the bar.
See, Scott gave up everything.
Yeah.
One of the last times anybody will have actually seen him drink was when he was here.
Yeah.
After that, he was mixing up his concoctions of shit, and in his own videos, he wasn't drinking alcohol. And that, he told me, he looked at me and he said, Eric, it's like, I don't have regrets of my life. I lived my life the way I wanted to. But this last 2 years, he's like, I stopped being who I was.
He might not have had 2 years had he kept going down that path. But at the same time, like my grandpa.
No, you are exactly right.
Like my grandpa. Hey, you might have lost, instead of 2 years, you might only had a year. But hey, die a happy man or a happy person doing what you loved. Drinking like you like drinking. Smoking if you like smoking. Chewing, whatever the case may be, do what you love until that day is up.
No, you are 100% nailing it, because that's exactly what Scott basically said. He said, I got an extra year for conforming to what the doctors wanted me to do. Mm-hmm. And he said, I would rather have lived my life the way I wanted to and had that 1 year less.
Well, and that was with my grandpa. That's why I'm saying I can very much understand this, because my grandpa, I mean, when you got to carry him up and down the stairs, or you got to fucking basically pick him up and set him on the toilet, like, he didn't want that. That was not a way to go out in dignity.
Your grandfather was a Marine.
He was an undefeated boxing Marine. That fucker was a badass. I mean, but that's the way it is. Die who you are. Live your life how you want to. Don't let the doctors. You might get a little extra time depending on what you have. Especially with cancer, it's so random. You might only have a month. That's why they can't tell you. You might have a month, you might have a year. They don't know. Fuck doing their diet just to live a few extra days. That's my opinion.
The problem is there are a few cases out there, and maybe me and Scott talked about this, where doing what they say might have been the difference between leaving us right now and living another decade.
In the future, the farther along we progress, the more and more that's going to be likely to happen. because of advancements in technology and medical practices. But right now, it's still, especially in his condition or in my grandpa's position, they're basically, you have the death sentence. It's not gonna fix itself. It's just a matter of time. So if you got that sentence, are you gonna drag it out and be miserable, or are you gonna live life to its fullest? I'm not a big country song or country singer kind of guy, but there's a country song all about that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Live like you were dying.
Well, you know, this was Scott's exact words. He said the money that he had to put forth for the chemo and all this new shit.
That's another crazy thing I didn't even put into factor. Fuck, I'd rather just die and give it to my kid, or...
Well, that's what he said. He's like,
You just gave away your house.
I can gamble away getting another year of my life, and I shortchange my wife on her future.
Wife and child, whoever that you have got the trust fund or whatever. Yep. I mean, and that's sad to, in this day and age, I mean, it's sad to fucking think, but I mean, that's true. Everything's about money nowadays, but I would love to be able to hook my son up, you know, when I go. I'm not going to drag it out just to last a couple more days or another year. I'm going to fucking,
well, it's like,
I'm going to be balls to the wall, drinking, having fun, doing everything I wanted to do. It's called the bucket list. You do what you reasonably can, but obviously, you do what you can. You have fun. I ain't gonna hold back.
J-Dog Heart Club. I mean, really, do you leave your son $120,000, or do you buy some medication that may or may not do anything for you?
I'm gonna buy a fucking pristine '99 Dodge Viper, fucking STS, and fucking go 200 miles an hour around a track, and then put that in his will. So when I die, he's got a pristine fucking '99 Viper, like he's gonna be. You know what I'm saying, though? Honestly, like fuck. Now you got my house and you got my fucking car.
It's my money. It's time once again to drink. Live from the man cave. A chance to have yet another beer. I hope
there is a quorum, so we can take care of business.
it's always about business with you. The last two comments are, well, I haven't hit the refresh button. It's been a few minutes since then. Scott Steele. That was before he had to drink that healthy crap. Yes, Scott. When he was here, he wasn't drinking. Well, I think he was actually experimenting with a few different things, but he definitely did not put life on hold while he was here. Scott, damn, I'm going to miss Scott. I think I subbed him before he was at 500, and I think he promoted. I think you promoted him at that time. You could just tell he was a down-to-earth guy. He would be missed, but not forgotten. I don't know when I jumped in. I actually ran back on his videos to the very first one I could find, and
doesn't matter.
Never, ever make this about anything but who Scott was. He was a great guy, and Scott Steele, I appreciate the comment. I hit the refresh button.
Nothing popped up.
It should say, yeah, Scott Steele, you have the last comment. And we've already drugged this out long enough, so I'm going to...
You better rate your shit.
Oh, we didn't talk about this, did we?
That's what I'm saying, you better rate your shit. Because you know what, honestly, I think we've been getting too comfortable. We haven't been rating our beers a lot of times lately.
Shit happens.
It does.
And yet nobody's ever cared. The three philosophers on the E-scale, this actually wasn't all that bad, yet it's not my characteristic. So I'm going to give it a...
I'll turn away. Okay.
Eh.
Alright, I'm going to agree with you on it's not my favorite cup of tea. But I did, in my college years, I had a spot for Belgian. I'm going to go 8 point, very specific, 8.6. I did enjoy it, actually, for a Belgian. Like, it wasn't bad at all.
I gave it a 9.
Oh, 8.6, that was pretty comparable. I thought it was pretty good. Actually, I should probably go higher because I forget that it was over 9%. I should have gone like 9.4.
What do you need?
My cookbook.
What are you making?
Hey, Christine.
My Concertrazini, if I can find it. Oh, there it is.
Christine, can Eric shoot a gun off just once?
It's not down here.
Come on. Here. You can shoot it off.
Can I shoot you guys in the kneecaps?
You can shoot me in the kneecap with this. Just let me put a different round in it.
No, I don't think so.
No, here. Check it out. Seriously.
I had to pull yours out as a comparison.
Do you know what this is?
Colt 45.
No. It's a BB gun.
Well, it looks like a Colt 45.
And it weighs the same.
I don't know.
Is that not a sweet ass BB gun?
That's crazy.
That's like the BB gun she would own.
She said it was a Colt 45. Hey,
school.
thank you.
It does
Thank you.
look
No,
like
it's
a
the
Colt.
same. It's the same in every way, but I
I
mean,
know.
they. So here's so you can.
Trigger analysis from Christine.
What, is this loaded or did you take this?
Unloaded.
Yeah, we had.
But I appreciate the fact that you're checking.
That's what he says
What
to me
you're
too. We're all.
supposed to. Check. What
But I
did
know
you
you're a trigger snob.
Nothing.
do? Did you do the trigger?
Yeah, we checked
Now,
them.
wait a second. Before you pull the trigger on that, do you think somebody did a trigger job on that? Or that has been loved for a long time?
Somebody did that.
You know what that comes in at?
1.5 pounds.
Under a pound.
Check that one out.
Do you have stuff in here? I don't
Yeah, but
know.
it won't shoot. There's no CO2. That's why I said I'm asking if you can pull it up. Just shoot it once so you can see.
Oh.
These two guns actually rate the exact same trigger pull.
And this is like
Yours
Fresh
comes
out
in
the
a half a
box.
pound heavier.
this is fresh out of the box. $120.
This is still a sweet trigger. This is a pound and a half. This is just under a pound.
I was gonna say 1 pound for that one.
This is everything. Obviously, they welded the inside, but everything about this is pretty much like the real McCoy. Look, I can't get it right now. It's on safety. Look, it's stuck right now.
I'm hitting the refresh button because we're still here.
Anyways, when I get this on channel for whatever reason it's at. There we go.
Scott stands the last comment. Sorry this was so long, but we had 2 videos intersecting on comments, and all I can say is between Ed and from the sunny slopes of long ago. And I have no idea what's going on with Captain Jitters.
That's alright. It's good to see you guys all again. Or at least, video for you guys again.
McLean and whoever else was
No,
like,
anyone but McLean. He's creepy.